welcome back. And I'm making this video. I told y'all I was gonna introduce you to the RX8 and hope that we were gonna fix this thing. And sadly, yesterday I drove it, the RX8. I got a new battery for it and took it down the road, and it blew up. It didn't just blow up. I think it actually detonated. I made it back with it. It seemed like it was barely running on one rotor. I'm pretty sure chunks of one of the rotors came out the tailpipe. It was a loud, pretty loud explosion. But now I guess we're going to talk about engine swaps. And as much as I wanted to keep a rotary in this car, I've always wanted to have a rotary. For the budget right now, there's no way in the world I can afford to replace this Renesis with another one. It's the cheapest I've found is through Mazda, and they're roughly anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000. Some of the places that I've seen that are performance places that build the Renesis, that will actually build the Renesis, they're 5, 6, on up to 10,000, and even more. It just depends on what you want to build it for. So I am drawn. I want to stay Japanese. Like I said in the previous video, I am not very fond of the LS engine. Only other V8 that I would particularly want to put in this car would be either a dual cam 4.6 out of the Cobra Mustangs, the supercharged 0304 Cobra motor, or a Coyote. And 10 grand for a motor is just not in my budget right now. So just hang on just a sec. Alright guys, sorry about that. We ordered pizza. I'm not quite comfortable enough yet to vlog in front of people yet, especially not a delivery guy. Well, I had this thing sitting on the dash perfectly. There we go. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I definitely want to stick with something Japanese, and I'm looking at either doing a K-Series Honda or the F20, I think F20, F22 that comes out of the S2000s. Either one of those, or going JZ. Particularly, I'd rather go JZ just because of it's a JZ, right? Dependability. But price-wise, I think I'm better off with a K-Series. I've actually been doing some research this morning. I looked at K-Series online, and I can get a used one that I could rebuild, and I have a brand new motor rebuilt, brand new motor, which I can rebuild a Honda motor with my eyes closed and probably in my sleep, for $200 or $300. JZs, I could pretty much do the same thing. I could grab a non-turbo JZ out of the SC300 or IS 300, 350, something like that. And I'd go NA2J, which I'm going to go NA with this car to begin with. And reason being is I want to try to just get this car on the road and daily drivable and something reliable, so I can drive this while I build a drift car. And on top of it, driving my truck every day gets kind of expensive. So, like I said in the previous video, I do want to keep this car kind of, I guess you really can't say stock anymore, because without a rotary it's not really stock, but I want to keep it as tame as possible because of the daily drivability, but you can still run it at the track if I want to. So I've actually been doing a little more research on the RX8, and I've gotten mixed reviews on the transmission in this car. So if anybody has any information on the transmissions in these cars, don't hesitate to leave me a comment or shoot me a message or whatever, and let me know, you know, if you have any feedback on the RX8 6-speed manual transmissions. I've read mixed feelings from it. I've heard people saying anything with a lot of torque will just eat the gears out of it, and then I've heard other people say it's almost as bulletproof as the CD09, which I'd have a hard time believing that, but if it was, people would probably be jerking that out and putting it in their swap cars instead of a CD09. These are a lot more inexpensive and probably easier to find than a, well, I guess either way. They probably, most people when they put V8s in these cars, they take them out, but probably easier to find one. So that's the plan. I've been making a list of things that I need. I definitely need to decide on the engine and transmission swap. Wiring, I've been talking to a couple of people that do wiring. I've actually sent an email this morning to Wiring Specialties about making me a custom harness. I've been looking, I've talked to PCM Motorsports, they're out of Europe, about the swap kits. They do make JZ swap kits. It's a plate for the bell housing that just bolts to the back of the JZ and bolts straight into this transmission's bell housing. And the mounts are pretty simple, which probably we could fabricate those anyways. And the K-Series, they make the kit for the K-Series. Then the next thing will be ECU. I don't know yet whether I'm going to go full standalone. I know for a fact that Trevor from Motion Auto TV has done multiple JZ engines in cars and have them run basically standalone on their own ECU stock. I've seen him do it in his Supra whenever he first built it. I think it was his Supra. I know his drift car has that. Maybe it was his giveaway car that I'm thinking about. And I know, like, the Boosted Boys, Kyle has got the MR2 that's got the K-Series engine in it, and it's running on a Honda ECU, tuned with Honda, which I mean basically a Honda computer with Honda, or I don't know if Chrome is like that or not, but it's pretty much the same thing. You know, it's pretty much a standalone at that point. Exhaust mods, which really, K-Series, I think you can run an S2000 manifold or header, and I can get by with that. Battery replacement, yes, I am going to have to relocate the battery. As everybody knows, the RX8 battery sits directly in the front, right where the JZ would sit, and I'm pretty sure the K-Series would hit it too. And the fuel system, I know for a fact the RX8 fuel system can support a K-Series. I've still got to do some research on the fuel system being enough to support a JZ. I don't think it is, but I mean, I know these are pretty powerful fuel pumps. So we'll be getting into that a little bit further along as we go. The swap kit with flywheel, clutch, the throwout bearing, I can't remember what they call them. It's the throwout bearing with the slave cylinder attached to it. And excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold I had. I've had it for a week now. Something else. Oh yeah, in the plate for the engine to bolt to the RX8 transmission is about $730 American from PCM for the K-Series, and 3 kits that I found on their website for the JZ, a full kit was like between $1,100 and $1,300. So the plate itself is only $319 on their website, and I'm trying to find out whether I have to run a special swap flywheel, you know, the extended flywheels on the JZ. If I don't, and all I have to do is spend $319 and make mounts, I'm definitely going JZ. Only thing about it is, if I do go JZ and this transmission is crap and won't handle the torque that a JZ can put out, which I'm not sure if it's much more than a K series Honda, which it be an NA. Don't get offended. I'm thinking NA. I'm not talking turbo. Turbo, you know, both make pretty good torque. JZ is going to make a lot more being a 6-cylinder, but stock NA I think might be 50-60 foot-pounds more than the Honda. There again, I'm just going off of numbers that I've seen on Google, so excuse me. Other than that, let's get into it, and I'm gonna give you a walk around of the car, look at everything. I have the battery unhooked because after I put a new battery in this car, all of a sudden the alarm decided to start freaking out on me, and I'm pretty sure the anti-theft is screwed up now. I don't know what it's new cars is all I can say. I hate the anti-theft stuff. But anyways, this is a 2008. Let me put my pen in my paper here so I don't lose it. It's a 2008 RX8. It's got 107,000 miles on it. It is pretty well stocked. The seats are in really great shape. My battery's getting weak, so we'll do this quickly. Alright, I'm back again after the battery died. Sorry, the lighting in this garage is a little bad. But anyways, so as I was saying, definitely have a blown up RX8. And we are hopefully going to start tearing it down next weekend. And I'll bring you guys along for the ride, and we'll see actually what happened to it. See if we can get to where I can see myself. Hey, there we go. That's a little better. Let's set it up here. See if this still works out good enough. That's a little bit. There we go. That works. So, anyways, start tearing down the RX8 next week, and hopefully figure out where it detonated and blew up, and we'll hopefully get an answer on what engine I'm going to run. And if not, then I'll put a poll up and let you guys help me decide. Like I said, anybody that's got any input on swapping one that's ever done a swap, the pros and cons of your swap, what you done, be greatly appreciated. Moving on. I know we said we had a Mustang, and here it is. I ain't got a lot of room in here, and there's crap all over the car. But this is it. It's my son's car, soon to be. When we get it, I'm gonna start restoring it. It's an '88. has the factory 302. I got a set of 373 gears over there, possibly put them in. Haven't decided yet. With it being an automatic, it's not a big deal. We're definitely changing the interior out. White is not really my thing. But hopefully most of the stuff we'll be doing outside and during the day. And eventually we will replace the lights in this garage because they suck. I mean, but hopefully next weekend, if weather's permitting too, also, we will tear it down and get to the bottom of the problem. And maybe even go to the junkyard and kind of walk around and see what we can find there. Get an idea of prices on the JZ and the K series. If you want to help support the channel, I have started making decals. I know everybody makes stickers, and we make t-shirts also. My wife kind of does that stuff on the side. It's Dave Garage stickers. Hold on just a second. Alright, so I have 3 different colors in this right now, but this is the best one I can really show you. It's it just says Dave's Garage with a little gear around it. I've got black, the red, and a white. You can't really see the white. It blends in with the background of the paper. I'm selling them for $5 each. And t-shirts, it's really going off the logo. If you want it just on the front of the shirt, we're doing them for 20. Or no, I'm saying that backwards. 10 for just a small logo in the front, and 20 for the big logo on the back and front. Colors can range. They're made to order, so if I don't have a specific color in that you want, I can order that color and in the vinyl and in the t-shirt. So I keep looking over here at the screen because the camera's got the screen over here and it's messing me up. But anyways, so if you want t-shirts, just let me know and we'll get them out.